It might just kick me back to the menu though. Okay, now here's the only thing I want to show you after the collection. This time I'll remember the damn collection. New character. Of course, Gitaroo, man. How could we not?
Gitaroo Man, a cursed successor to the Gitaroo legend. It is said he will show his true form when all 8 legendary Gitaroos are collected.
And so he did. But what else do we have? Zoe, I guess? No, his weird-ass cat.
Ming Ming. Lord Zoe's cat. A little hard to handle. I'm not particularly fond of it myself.
Weird. Now there only is one more thing I want to show you here. You might have noticed it here. Master's Play. And then you get all the stages, and they're relentlessly hard. We don't need to see the cutscenes anymore. I'm not going to bother going through the whole thing. I never even made it past level 2. I might lose right here on level 1. Like, it is a whole different level of difficulty. This game's kind of hard anyway, but Master's Mode is no joke. Take a look. Whoa, dude! Okay, I might get my ass kicked really quickly. Check the difference out. Diagonals immediately. Oop. Let's see what happens. Oop. Ah. For level 1, this is pretty intense. I'm doing better than I thought, I gotta admit. Of course, I'm sure you remember level 1 was nowhere near this demanding at the beginning of the game. And my health isn't as hot as I would have liked. Oh! I was looking at my health bar, I didn't see that button come up. Do you see how much it punishes me when I miss a note? Oh, wow.
Oh, you lose.
Cold as ice.
The Gitaroo is mine. Can I eat it?
Ugh. Idiot. No. But yeah, now you see, you get to a point, like, if you miss a note, it punishes you. Like, I don't even want to think about what happens on level 7, the Sunbone Trio, which I hear is easily the hardest. But But now that that's taken care of, there's really nothing more in the game to see, unless you want to see me do Master Mode, which is not gonna freaking happen.
Whew, well, that was one short but very entertaining game. And was I right? Was that soundtrack freaking amazing? And it actually had a pretty good and surprisingly heartwarming story too. Yeah, the story didn't really become apparent until the third song, and the whole thing with saving the Gravillians and all that stuff, that was the basic premise of the plot, but it wasn't really the focal point. The focal point was U1 gaining confidence in himself. He was starting to work on it with Kira, who of course has an uncanny resemblance to Pico back at home, and it was a really nice touch in level 9 to get that song that reprised the sort of love song he played at the beginning, with Kira actually playing the accompaniment. Very, very well done. Fantastic. And the final fight was kind of the icing on the cake, but I think it was really all about Song 9. Song 10 kind of gave U1 the excuse to punch Kazuya back at home. And you know what, speaking of Kazuya, I've only ever seen that name really crop up 3 times, and all 3 of them were dicks. There's the one in this game, there's the one in Tekken, and if you remember, it's one of Shinobu's personalities in Yu Yu Hakusho, that trash-talking guy with a gun arm. I've never seen like a really pleasant Kazuya in anime or video games. I don't know what that's all about, but I digress. Anyway, regarding the Master Mode that I said I wouldn't be touching, I did this off camera, but I actually did manage to get further than I had before. I played level 1 again. The second try, I got through it. And what I had forgotten is that Master Mode actually gives you more collectibles, which I will show you right after this. I beat level 1 on the second try. Level 2 was a royal pain. That's where I gave up last year. And this time I actually managed to get through it after about 1 billion tries. And I had the barest sliver of health left. And somehow I got an A. I had no business getting an A. The game was probably like, seriously, you beat level 2, you could just have the A. I don't care what your stats are. And actually, as it turns out, with Master Mode, as one of my friends said, you have so little room for error as it is that you're probably going to end up getting an A anyway. You kind of have to. With my exception is Mojo King B, which I got a B on. And that also took me a lot of tries. Level 4, 5, and 6, though, I aced all 3 of those. Level 4 and 5 were just... Actually, all 3 of them were pretty easy, surprisingly. And then there's level 7, the Sanbone Trio. Those guys are bastards. Like, this level is freaking impossible. Oh my god. I've spent, like, just last night, I spent half hour just doing nothing but trying and failing their song. Just a full half hour, and it was just not happening. It was madness. What I'm about to do is I'll show you just little clips. I'm not going to go through the whole song because that'll just take somewhere along the lines of forever. We're already breaking the half hour mark as it is, but I'll show you a little bit of Mojo King B, a little bit of Ben K, and then I'll show you my run of the Sanbone Trio, and just why the hell that thing is freaking unbeatable. I don't even... Like, it's gotten to the point where I've gotten better than what I demonstrate the footage I'm about to show you, but it's just so hard. But before we get to that, we'll start off with a little bit of collectibles. How about that?
Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and show you some more of the collectibles I got after beating a few levels in Master Mode. Honestly, I'm shocked I got this far myself, and I even got good grades too. Look at that. Only 1 B, and I was on Mojo King B. It's crazy. Now, back to the menu. Get to see some new stuff that even I haven't seen before. Yay, new characters. Let's see what we got. We've seen... Oh, the old man. Yeah, sure. And actually, did we see all 3 of these Pumas? Oh, that's the game starting one. Why doesn't say anything? Okay, old man time.
Miranda, leader of the Gitaroo people. Once, he was the greatest Gitaroo player in the universe. Ah! Now he is nothing but a Gravillian prisoner.
Greatest in the universe. That's a pretty high standard. We got the Mazinger.
Woofer Mason, the robot form of the derelict Woofer jet. Since its AI is over 1,000 years old, it is known to exhibit erratic behavior at times.
If you say so. I like the little bird coming out of the top of its head. Or at least perched on its head and saying something. Probably tweet or something. And we got both ships.
Wooferjet.
Oh, we've seen this one. This is the one we have not seen.
Woofer Jumbo. An arena built by the ancient Catalines. It is said that great warriors of old tested their skills on this very stage.
If you say so, again. Now I'm trying to imagine what this shape could be. Oh, you know what? That's gotta be the Sunbone Trio. And god damn, I just cannot beat those guys. And this, I think that might be Zoe's final form. That might be. But let's check out side B for now. Nice, I perfected side B. Well, let's go one step at a time. We got the various villains.
He attacks by scratching the turntable Gitaroo on his chest.
Oh, that's what that is?
But his karate moves prove he's a man of many talents.
His karate moves out of nowhere. The little cupids. Here we go. Pantheas.
His axe is an axe. The axe Gitaroo rips right through space-time. So watch out. Pampus may have a baby face, but not baby skills.
So I guess there actually is a legitimate reason that we suddenly went to the train in the first level. He just made that happen with time. Oh, there's the Sunbone Trio here. So what the hell? I don't know. Anyway.
Flying O, a loyal soldier of the Empire. His synth Gitaroo shoots dance until death rays.
That's brutal.
His henchmen, the little O's, are nothing to be scoffed at either.
Last time I heard of someone dancing to death was frickin' Snow White. Original version.
Hero, the most powerful Gravillian warrior who has been trained from childhood to be a Gitaroo master. No one can defeat her, not even me.
Wait, not even me? Seriously? So, he was willing to fight Gitaroo Man after Gitaroo Man transformed to a super mode when his regular mode beat Kira. That guy's got balls, man.
Kira, a shy and reserved girl with the heart of a warrior. She excels at baking Gitaroo apple pies.
What the hell does that mean? Wow!
Prince Zoe, shining prince of the Gravillians. Nobody has ever seen his Gitaroo, and it is probably unwise to try.
Now you're speaking in the third person, so who's the narrator if not Zoe himself? Makes you think. So all's left is the three biggest badasses ever, Mojo King B.
Mojo King B. He rules the darkness with his trumpet Gitaroo. No one has ever seen the man behind the shame.
A lot of mystery going on with these villains.
Sandbone Trio. Carrot, Soda, and Pine are three mariachis who use their bones as Gitaroos. Their bare-knuckled fighting style is truly praiseworthy.
Man, on Master Mode, these guys are bastards. I just cannot beat them. Like, it's out of control. By the way, one thing I did not mention is, Sanbone. This may be intentional. The word san is Japanese for three, so it's kind of like saying three-bone trio. It's redundant. It's like manos, hands of fate. Manos is Spanish for hands, so we got hands, hands of fate. And finally, Gregorio III.
Gregorio Wilhelm III.
Wow.
That would be me.
Oh!
At your service.
He's
The
Gregorio?
great cathedral itself is my Gitaroo, with which I share my fate. I find inspiration for my art in tragedy and pain.
I had no idea the narrator was freaking Gregorio. He's always, like, got that high, shrill voice in the gameplay. Shows what I know, man. Well, I'm only missing 2 things, even though I still have 4 levels to beat. I don't know what that means, but oh well.
Okay, those collectibles were actually pretty awesome, and I didn't realize that Gregorio was actually the narrator the whole time. So that explains why he says that Kira could beat him. I said, like, well, Kira could beat Zoe from the beginning. It wasn't Zoe, it was Gregorio, and Kira does come after level 8 anyway. Congratulations, it all makes sense. And regarding the collectibles of the trio, who I thought was the Sandbone trio, you know, I haven't unlocked them yet, but I think it might be those little guys in the animal costumes that just are kind of in the background that follow you every level. I don't really know who they are, but I bet it's them. Well, with that all done, let's take a little bit of a look at Mojo King B. The guitar's a little more involved. Mojo King B was pretty rough, and I got lucky in that playthrough. But regarding Ben K, I'm going to show you a little bit of that. I had a much easier time with it. There's tons of button stuff going on at once, but it actually does form a discernible pattern, so it's not as bad as it looks. It honestly feels better than it looks on screen, because if you just look at it, it looks like madness, but really your thumb gets kind of a feel for it. Let's take a look. Well, here comes the part I've been afraid of, the Sandbone Trio. Prepare and watch me get my ass kicked. It's a shame to cut off the song in the middle, but, well, that's what happens when you lose. Here we go.
Pathetic. Sorry for the wait, you won. Puma, Gitaroo!
Well, with all the extraneous clips out of the way, I guess I'll end my video the way I usually do when it comes to the end of a series. Thank you all so much for watching, and I say this a lot, but it really does mean a lot to me that you take the time to watch my Let's Plays when I never thought it would get really any semblance of popularity except for some really minor group of people who've never seen the game and want to. So it constantly boggles my mind that people are actually willing to watch my stuff. So thank you so much for that. And of course, I will also give a special thanks to the people who submitted title cards to me. Once again, in order of submission and therefore in order of appearance. Thank you so much to Sonic Chica, Kajek's Party, Fallen Bane, Richard Wesker, and Roller42. You all did a fantastic job. Thank all of you, and thank all the viewers once again for watching. I'll see what game I'm going to do next. I got a really good feeling. Whichever game it ends up being, I'm going to be happy. Until next time, everyone. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. Remember in the first installment where I was holding the guitar and I said, I'm no good at the guitar, but before you say anything, I know this is a bass. Yeah, it turns out I totally shot myself in the foot with that one. It actually was a guitar I was holding. I assumed it was a bass because while my brother owns a guitar and a bass, he more regularly plays the bass, and I assumed that the instrument that was just lying in plain sight would have been the one, like the readily accessible one, would have been the thing that he plays more often. Apparently I was wrong, so yeah, I don't even know what a freaking guitar is, and I'm literally holding one. He later told me that a guitar has 6 strings, so that's the way I can know. So, now I look foolish. Congratulations. Until next time, everyone, for real, double super duper serious this time. Bye-bye.